What's up, guys? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to your Daily Grind Trader. Today, we're on high alert. We have to watch this very closely. This is a very, very important breakout potential that we need to see. We need to see where this goes because this could shift the dynamic of the market and be just what we need to push back to a bull market or to see if we fall back into a bear market or deeper into a bear market. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. All right, guys, looking at the Bitcoin chart, and I talked about this the other day. We were watching this pattern play out, and I switched it from a descending triangle and then back to this triangle. Guys, I was going back and forth with it. Wasn't quite sure what I liked. Either way, the descending part of it, regardless of where it ended up on the bottom side, on the support side, the breakout has happened. At least has started. And clarify that. And guys, before I get started, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm some guy on the internet who gets really excited about TA and enjoys doing it, and I do it publicly. So thanks for watching, but know that if you make a trade, you do so at your own risk. Please do your own due diligence. So guys, we've been following this consolidation period for a while. We started trading up, and we broke well above the 7-day moving average now. Let me move this out of the way. Now, this is the retest. This is typical. We talk about this all the time. When we come out of when we have a breakout, we look to retest. Now, it broke all the way down, right back to the line. 37,320 was the bottom on this retest for this daily retest. If this is the bottom and it doesn't fall below here, if it doesn't fall back in, we are looking for a strong breakout. And this is going to be a very high potential because of the depth of the triangle. We have the depth here. We put that at the point where it broke out. 51K is our target. Now, with that being said, even if this flips green or the next day, tomorrow, it sits here and then pops up, as long as it stays above the point of the breakout, as long as we stay above 37.3, as long as we stay above 37.3, we're still in the breakout. We need the volume, we need to pick up the volume, we need to pick up the buying pressure. But as long as it stays above, then our next resistance is going to be the 200-day moving average. And that's going to be critical because at 41.5 right now, where the 200-day moving average is at 41.5, we need to break the 200-day moving average to be back into the bull side of the market. Remember the general rule of thumb. It's a very general rule, but it's something that typically follows suit. Is that trading below the 200-day moving average, the 200-day moving average becomes a resistance. You bounce off of this and you go down. Trading above the 200-day moving average, you have support on that same side. And you look here, we've been above, the whole time we were above the 200-day moving average. We had the 50-day as a nice strong support. Once that broke and we broke below the 200-day, now the 200-day has been a resistance. But it's been a resistance a handful of times already. So we had one time up to it and it sold back down. Second time up to it, sold back down. Third time up to it, sold back down. And then we kind of held below at the support line for a while. Now I think we're regaining another push. We're getting momentum for another push at the 200-day. And at this point, it'll be the third touch of the 200-day. We need to break it. If we don't break it, we're likely going to be doomed to fall back down, fall back below this consolidation point, and we'd likely see a bottom again of around 32 to 30K. It would likely bottom down that far if it doesn't break the 200-day moving average. Now, with that being said, there's a handful of other coins that are running parallel with this, with Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at VET. Now, VET has, in fact, already broken out, and it looks like it's already retested, because it was red. This candle was red a few minutes ago, and had sold back down, and is now on its way back up. Let me change this to the 4 hour real quick, and you'll kind of see. Nope. Oh wow, it retested very quickly. So you see on the actual, on the 1 hour up, way up, sold all the way back down, retest this line, and is already back up. So this was actually on the hourly consolidation point, or it consolidated on the hourly to retest. Honestly, I wouldn't quite trust that yet. It might touch that line again. So at this point, I'm not quite sure where to go with this, but it does look like the breakout has happened, and the retest has happened, at least on the hourly chart. I look for something a little bit more than the hourly, but it did retest this line. It sold down and tried to sell back down again and bought back up, and now it's hopefully safely above this line and pushing farther. So it's looking good for VET for a breakout. And then something a little bit later into the future, we're looking at RVN. RVN is in a very similar position to where VET is. See, VET touch bottom, came up, touch bottom. Raven is just on its second bottom touch, and it's been kind of riding this bottom for a little bit. If it comes up and it breaks the 200-day here and then pushes up to this resistance again, we're looking at another breakout for RVN. If RVN touches this support and goes green on the next day, I'd be willing to buy that support line and watch it go up. Worst case scenario is you buy it, 8.1 or 8.2 cents. Where are we at right now? We're at 8.3. And the worst case scenario is if we go green tomorrow, and we come up and we hit this resistance again, we might get stonewalled at 10, but very easily could touch this for a breakout here, just like VET has already done. VET is just a little bit ahead of Raven right now, so Ravencoin could do a very similar move. So guys, oh look, Bitcoin is back up above 38. So as this goes, if this touch here is the retest, we are golden. We're in a great position, to look for 41K, 41.5 for our target to touch the 200-day moving average for our next resistance. And then we break that. Once we break that, the total target of the breakout here is 51K. And at that point, we are back bull market, and everything else should get a lift. Everything else should get a nice lift off on this. So guys, I know I talked about a couple different coins really quickly here, but everything runs off of BTC right now. Everything's running off of Bitcoin. If it holds this support, it's golden. VET is in the same position. If it holds this support, it's golden, and it's going to have a breakout potential to look at. We're looking at a 21 cents. We're back near, we get this breakout to 21 cents, and we're not, it's like this dip, it's like this whole month never happened. Well, not month at this point, but this 3-week period, it's almost like it never happened. It obviously did, but you know what I mean. Kind of a nice reset. RVN, on the other hand, needs to break out a little bit farther. At this point for RVN, we'll be back up to 16, which is still low for RVN, but it could be a starting point. It could be a good starting point. So guys, that's the video today. Hope you enjoyed. Like if you liked, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. This is kind of quick, but this is very important. Watch this. Watch what Bitcoin does. Everything else should follow. And also VET. VET looks like it's already there. VET looks like it's already on the breakout. And we're just waiting to see how far it goes. Targeting 21 cents here. So guys, Until next time, as always, peace.